And now, local sports with Dustin Nolan.
Top 25 matchup in Iowa City today, as it was senior day for the Hawkeyes men's basketball team as they took on the Wisconsin Badgers. The Hawkeyes already locked up a double bye in the Big Ten tournament, but that doesn't mean the Hawkeyes don't want to end the regular season with a win at home. So let's go out to the highlights. Jordan Bohannon, the program's all-time assist leader, playing in his last game at the Carver Hawkeye Arena, as well as the program's all-time leading scorer, Luka Garza. Great stuff from them. Okay, it's game time. Joe Wieskamp came out scoring in this one. Mid-range turnaround, gets that one to fall. Then the pull-up, he's good for two there. The Muscatine native now showing off the range with the three-pointer. Great shot by Wieskamp. Now a heat check from the distance. It's going to be Wieskamp finding some space, shoots, sinks it here. Wieskamp would go 5 for 5 for 12 points to start the game. Iowa up 20-9 early in this one. The rest of the Hawkeyes looking good as well. Joe Toussaint to Patrick McCaffrey for the backdoor layup. Iowa would lead at the half, but they would be without Joe Wieskamp, who suffered an ankle injury and did not return. Second half, Luka Garza finds Jordan Bohannon from deep, and that's good. Hawkeyes up 10. Then Bohannon returning the favorite to Garza, finding him for the slam here. Largest lead of the game for Iowa, 40-28, but Wisconsin would claw back in this one. Badgers now in front, 49-48 with that shot. Keegan Murray with a big minutes to fill for Wieskamp. The tough putback here, plus the foul, that gives Iowa some energy. This game would come down to free throws. Jordan Bohannon knocking down 3 of them late to help give Iowa the win. 77-73, Luka Garza celebrated after the game. It was announced his number will be retired next season. Here's Hawk Headquarters reporter Jared Kondrowski with the breakdown.
A hard-fought 77-73 win for the Iowa Hawkeyes over the Wisconsin Badgers on Senior Day in Iowa City. The win secures a 3 seed in the Big Ten tournament for Iowa. And now that the regular season is over, the Hawkeyes say they're in good position to make some noise this postseason.
To close out the season, winning 7 of our last 8 games with a couple great road wins in there, and to beat a couple ranked teams, I think that was huge for us. In my opinion, I think it locks us into a 2 seed, and I think we've done enough, but we can't control that, and I think we're just going to control the things we control and just go out and play as hard as we can in the Big Ten tournament, and and try to win it. If we win it, then who knows what seed will be.
I think we're just showing what we're made of, and that's how tough of a group we are. We have so many guys on this team that don't care about points. They just want to be out there to try to help this team win, and I think that's just shows, like I said previously, that the kind of character we have in this locker room, have that next man up mentality, and if someone goes down, we just need someone else to step up. We have so many people that stepped in tonight that just played phenomenal roles and did phenomenally tonight.
The win over the 25th ranked Wisconsin Badgers was Iowa's 8th win over a ranked opponent this season. That leads all D1 schools in college basketball this year, something that should help them out come Selection Day. Reporting from Iowa City, I'm Jared Kondrowski for Local 4 Sports.
All right, thank you, Jared. The Iowa wrestling program added to its conference best 37 Big Ten titles on Sunday. The Hawkeyes had 159.5 team points. The next closest was Penn State with 124 points. Hawk Headquarters reporter Corey Roldan breaks down Iowa's big day.
The Iowa Hawkeyes had a dominating weekend at the Big Ten wrestling tournament, winning their 37th Big Ten title. The Hawkeyes had 4 individual champions and had 9 wrestlers place at or higher than their original seeding. The Hawkeyes got it started at 125 when Spencer Lee, a.k.a. Yoda, got the tech fall 21-3 and won his 2nd Big Ten title.
You get thrown, you get whatever, you just get up and you keep scoring points. That's what they instill into me, and that's what I believe. And we had some blood. I went to the corner, and Terry's like, let's go. Come on. Bring it. Let's start scoring points. And I said, yes, sir.
In weight class 141, Jaden Ironman got the decision over Penn State's Nick Lee. He was a MAC champ, and now he's a Big Ten champ. Iowa also won the individual championships at 165 and 174, but the key phrase for the Hawkeyes was unfinished business.
I think wrestlers get ready to wrestle when it's time to wrestle, and the date's on the calendar, and if the date gets changed, it gets changed. And you do it for self-satisfaction, and God is great, the glory of God, and all those things that why you compete, for your family, And now we're going to St. Louis, and that's really where their heads are. That's where my head is. Recognition, you're going to get the recognition that you earn based on your performance.
Head coach Tom Brands tells us that he wants his team to repeat their performance from this weekend in St. Louis.
We're probably going to get 10 in, and then you talk about, performance. Let's do it again. You know what? You mentioned something about finishing at your seed and performing above, the expectations, and that's what competitors do. Let's do it in St. Louis.
The Hawkeyes will find out their seeding on Thursday as the NCAA wrestling tournament begins on March 18th in St. Louis. With this Hawkeye headquarters report, I'm Corey Roldan, Local 4 Sports.
All right, thank you, Corey. Iowa baseball in action today as well, taking on Michigan in a doubleheader down in Round Rock, Texas. In Game 1, the Hawkeyes picked up the win 8-3, and in Game 2, the Wolverines would get the win 7-0. And with state basketball starting this week, the Assumption Knights boys basketball team had a send-off over at Rookie Sports Bar in Davenport, a tradition that the Knights do every time they make it to state. And for the players and coaches, they're excited for the week ahead.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Especially there's so many people here supporting us. I'm just happy that we're able to do this for them. We're just kind of celebrating qualified for state, kind of setting us off on a good note.
Obviously, Pat Doyle, the owner of Rookies, is a big supporter of Assumption, and just a way to get together, celebrate a great season, and show the support to our kids. So it's always a great event. Glad we're getting to experience this.
Assumption will play against Dallas Center Grims on Tuesday at the Wells Fargo Arena. We'll have full coverage right here on Local 4 News. Okay, coming up, can the Cubs get a win on the diamond? That's next. Watching Local 4 News at 10.